Hey everybody, Joy here. Hey, what day is this? Thursday. It's Thursday, August 29, 2019. I mean, I know what day it is generally because it's the day Philly's coming. Hold on, let me take a sip of my fresh hot coffee and pray I don't burn my lip off. Ooh. That is nice and hot. My favorite way. When I go into a restaurant, it drives my husband crazy, I don't know why. But when I go into a restaurant, like Jimmy's Egg, they always have these coffee cups, and at IHOP, they always have them sitting there on the table. And they're always as cold as the North Pole. Freeze, pick them up sometime and feel them. They are so cold. So they pour your coffee in them, and in about 2 minutes, your coffee's just warm. It's not hot anymore, or it's almost cold. And so I ask them now. I got real brave. And I actually ask them if they will go back and put some hot water in my cup, dump it out, and then bring it back to me. Jerry's just like, I can't believe you do that, Georgie. You have to do that. Is it really that awful? The waitresses don't mind, and if they do it for me and they keep my coffee cup full and hot, I leave them a really nice tip. I leave them $10 for a $5 meal. So don't you feel sorry for those waitresses, you guys. Anyway, I am getting ready. I have some things on my table. I thought, well, maybe I'll embroider something. Or maybe I'll make another topper. Or maybe I'll make this little quilt. Or maybe I won't do anything. Uh-oh, that one just fell on the floor. Oh no, the lady's gonna think I threw it on the floor. I did not throw that on the floor. It fell off the table. Anyway, I'm happy. Philly and I have spent lots of time together in hotel rooms and in this house and at the other house, and so we're really used to each other. I'm the one that's the royal pain in the ass, not her. She lives in her home with 3 dogs, and she used to have a cat, and she loves it. She already knows I can never stay at her house. If some dog jumped up on my bed in the middle of the night, I would have a heart attack. So I told her, when I come up there to play with you, I'll stay in a hotel. I have a sister up there, and she's got 4 sons that live up there, but you know, they've all got families and they're raising their kids, and they don't want some weird aunt coming up there and staying with them. So I'll just stay in a hotel. That way, I can do whatever I want to. I can not watch TV, or I can watch TV. I can stay in the bathroom for 3 hours, or I don't have to go in there at all, or whatever. I just like having my own bedroom, so to speak. Philly and I used to, years ago, we used to go to Tulsa to the Palmer and Plesh things. Remember, I told you we took classes? It was these 2 ladies our age. One's name was Debbie, one's name was Nancy, and they started this store. And their store was called Cloth Merchants, and they only carried really nice fabrics. Not like JoAnn carries or Hancock carried. They carried really nice fabrics. And then they had a big room in the back with tables, and they used to have classes. And they would bring food and feed us. And it was really fun. Louise Cutting came there one time. Anyway, Philly and I would get, I don't know what you called it. It was kind of a hotel, but not really. It was a place I guess you could kind of live, like if you were a billionaire. But it had like the kitchen and the living room in the middle, and then one way was a whole bedroom and bathroom, and on the other way was a whole bedroom and a bathroom. And each bedroom had a TV, and the living room had a TV. So that's what we would do. So we would play in the living room until at night when it got dark, and then we'd go our separate ways. Then we'd come back in the morning. It was just perfect. And that's the way this is here. It's the same way. Her bedroom's that way, my bedroom's that way. So more information than anybody cares to know, I'm sure. But the point is, I am really hard to spend the night with, because I don't know, I guess a lot of you women must be like that. I get hot, and I get cold, and I get hot, then I get cold. Then I get up 2 or 3 times to go to the little girl's room. And then I get back in bed, and then I'm hot again, and then I kick all my covers off. And then suddenly I'm freezing, so I pull all the covers, including the ones on my husband, all over on me. I wake up in the morning, and poor Jerry just over there. He never moves. He lays flat on his back. He never moves a muscle all night long. I go over there. He doesn't have a sheet on, a blanket on, a quilt on, nothing. And he's sound asleep. Bless his heart. And all the covers are over on my side, most of them on the floor. So anyway, plus I had the allergy thing, and I could cough for half the night or blow my nose for half the night. I'm doing a lot better. You know the coughing thing, did I tell you guys the cure? I don't know if I told you the cure or not. Yes, we accidentally found the cure. Y'all, I coughed, severely coughed for 4 months. 4 months. And it got so bad, I went through 3 rounds of antibiotics, 3 rounds of steroids, and even an inhaler. And after all of that, I went back to the doctor and I was worse than ever. She said, you are wheezing, your lungs are full. She said, I don't know what to do with you. And I just started talking and I said, I know it's just so crazy. I said, I never get a fever. I said, Jerry gets sick, he gets a sore throat, he gets a fever like a normal person. She laughed. I'm always making people laugh. She said, oh, like a normal person. I said, well, yeah. Normal people, when they get sick, they get a fever. They know they're sick. I don't. I said, I don't even get a sore throat unless when I'm sleeping, I get reflux and that acid comes up in my throat. And I said, and she said, what? What did you say? I said at night. I said, that acid comes up in my throat. And she said, you have reflux? I said, oh, dear Lord, yes, I have it terrible. She said, oh, my goodness, why didn't you ever tell me that? I said, well, you never asked. I'm not kidding you guys. 4 months, I could not make this video. I have not had to cut coughing out of my videos for 2 weeks now. She gave me a 24-hour pill, I'm sure a lot of you probably take it, called Prilosec. You take it once a day and it lasts all day and all night. And I'm not coughing anymore. It's a miracle. A miracle. I went to my eye doctor the other day and he asked me what's been going on and I told him that story. And he got on his computer and he was I thought, boy, this must be a really good story. His thing was, the big thing is, I've quit taking Benadryl. I've taken thousands of Benadryl, thousands. He said, how many years have you been taking those Benadryl? I said, oh, good Lord, over 20, 30, long time. And he said, well, you know, you have dry eyes. You have moderate dry eyes. They don't bother me. And he said, Benadryl is the worst thing in the world for drying your eyes out. He said if you have patients that come in and they say my eyes just water all the time, he gives them Benadryl to dry their eyes out. So that thing, oh, remember the olden days? When you got to go, I love that typewriter. That's the kind I learned on. Oh yeah, the olden days. Anyway, I won't keep you. I just wanted to tell you Phylly's on her way. She should be here in about 1 hour. And I will see if she wants to help me finish out this video this morning. Okay, I'll be back. Don't leave. This is an insert. Several people asked me yesterday about this table of mine. It has a drawer. I put those dividers in it. It has a shelf underneath. I have 2 more of these tables at my other house. They are wonderful. The table is called Horn. It's made by Horn, H-O-R-N. I purchased mine from a place online. He's a real place too, but he has an online store and it's called Ken's Sewing Center. Ken's Sewing Center. If you'll go there and you'll put in the search, cutting tables, you will see this come up. I don't know if it's still $500, but you have to understand, I have had this table over 40 years. And it's like brand new. Wonderful. Both of the leaves fold down. Right here you can see the crack. That folds down flat. Here's another crack. That folds down flat. So it can be just a little table. And you can get it out of your way if you need to, if you don't have a big sewing room like I do. Now, the next thing is the cutting mats. The cutting mats are by Olfa. You can get them at JoAnn's and probably online. They come with these things. There should be another one. There it is. There's 3 mats. there's 3 mats, and they come with these things. And so you're supposed to slide this under. This is where the mats meet. You slide that under there, and you slide this under here. And then you screw these little screws down. The problem is you are always running into the screws with your rotary cutter or your hand or your finger or something. I hated them. So I took mine off, and I just put, hey, high tech here, shipping tape, clear shipping tape underneath, and wrapped it around to the front, okay? So there's shipping tape all the way across underneath, and then wrapped up a little bit on both sides. Here's the other one. Shipping tape all the way under, sticky side up, slap these down. That's been that way for months, you guys, and it has not come undone. Okay, over here is my other cutting table for this house. This is my other cutting table in this house. This one is not as nice, and it's not as expensive. This is the kind you get from JoAnn's or Hobby Lobby or someplace. And it's broken. The thing that holds the leg is broken underneath the table, but the leg still stays there, so it's all right. But again, I have 2 big cutting mats. They don't fit the table as well. They hang over. You can see here that the mat hangs over. It hangs over on this side, and it hangs over on this side. But I just set this up for Phylly, and I put the 2 mats down. There's tape underneath where the 2 join. Here it is. You can see the tape underneath holding them together. And then I've got tape wrapped around holding them to this end. There's 3 pieces of tape there to hold it still. You want to hold them still, or they're going to give you fits when you're trying to use them. Okay? So that's my 2 cutting tables. This one's cheap. You can get it on sale for $99. It works. End of insert. I'm back, and look who's with me.
Hello. How you doing?
She got here
About 10:30.
I don't know, about 10:30 an hour ago.
Oh,
And so I told you guys my table was all empty and I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. Well, you know BFFs.
Yeah,
I said, I want to do what you're going to do. You know, like I don't have enough toppers. So what did you decide to make?
Well, we're making this 40-25. Since how all my patterns are somewhere over at my son's house, evidently, at least the ones for the toppers. And Joy found me this fabric, which is a fleece. And I've been needing to replace my fleece jacket that I lost for a long time.
Oh.
So this will be nice. So.
Why I even own this.
Oh, it's gray. She
Nobody
doesn't wear
knows
gray.
I hate
I
gray.
wear gray.
I never wear gray. I have a pair of gray pajamas. That's all the gray I own in my whole wardrobe.
I said you bought this for me. That's what it was.
And so this is out of fleece. And this is a really pretty gray fleece, and she loves gray. So she's going to make that. I'm going to make, I'm not sure, I'm either going to make another one of these, or I'm going to make, this was the black and white striped jacket that you all liked so much when I first started showing these toppers. Or there's another Pamela's pattern with another topper on it, or this one. The problem with this one is you have to have 2 pieces. I forgot about that.
What's that?
You have to have 2 pieces. You can't just do it solid.
Well, you can. Here it is. Well, it's in a different set.
Well, except I just assume do the one that I've already Palmer replaced.
Yeah, I do that.
But look at the fabrics, you guys. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. This is my own fabric in my own house. Every time I open the cupboards, I'm like, oh, look at this. Oh, look at that.
Now I'm just opening boxes and going, oh my goodness.
Yes, she moved.
I forgot I had that.
She moved, but how pretty is that?
That's gorgeous. I like that.
Oh, it is so pretty. Then I thought, I found this piece too, which I forgot I owned. I got this, I remember I was with you, I think. And we were
I think so, too,
Hancocks,
at
and they were
Hancocks.
supposedly going out of business. Yes.
They did go out of business.
They were going out of business and were supposed to have these great prices. I don't think they ever had great prices. But this denim doesn't stretch, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
But what a cute topper it would be. No, but it's got these little, like nail heads. Look at that.
Okay.
They're little shiny many dots.
I wonder how that's gonna sew with those.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Well, I can use a jeans needle.
It'll probably, I mean, the needle will probably go through it.
I will
don't know.
wear safety glasses. Well, it's
You
not,
might need them. I might need
it's not
'em.
as bad as sequins.
Oh, no.
I don't
Well, you pull those off.
even want to try to make sequins.
No.
Oh, I hope it sews okay. If our sewing machines can't sew through this,
Oh, they can sew through it.
we
But
have
you're
a
gonna have
real
them
problem.
flying.
We have a real problem because
Yeah.
we have nice machines, y'all.
Make it expensive machines. What were we thinking? Oh well. But I
Alrighty.
love my machine. So,
So this is Thursday at 11:30. Phylly's got her table over there. I've got my table here. She has to palm her pleasures. Thank God I'm here to help her, y'all. Tell them about your FBA. Tell them about your FBA.
I didn't pay attention that there was a center piece that went here that connected here. And so I had an 8-inch, well, they had a 6-inch FBA, which was actually 3
on each
inches
side.
on each side. And then I was putting the other 2 inches into the seams. Okay. Except when and that, that made sense, except I didn't need 6 inches when I had this piece. And then when I put this piece in, I added the 3/8 of an inch to each side of that too. So I had a center piece that was like this. And 2 humongous darts on each side.
Up to here.
And then I did all that and I didn't think about the sleeves. And, well, I did on the sleeve, but I didn't on the armhole. I'm out of practice.
Yeah.
I'm real out of practice.
Yeah.
So,
It's a good thing we're both
it
retired.
was an ugly color. I just didn't need to make
she
it at
didn't
all.
like. She thought she was ordering this color, which is her
No,
favorite.
I thought it was made.
And her husband doesn't like gray. Isn't that right? Roger doesn't like
As long
gray.
as I wear red with it, he doesn't care.
Oh, if you wear red.
Red cancels out everything.
You should embroider a red rose. Right over
I
the
could have bought the Solaris and he wouldn't have said a word if I had worn a red camisole that night.
Oh, well, oh my.
More than you ever wanted to know.
Husbands, they are something else.
loves red.
Oh, my husband bought me one of those things from Victoria's Secret or somewhere for Christmas or something. Oh my God, about itched me half. I think I wore it all of 5 minutes.
That's all he cared about.
And then it went to the Goodwill. I hope somebody enjoyed it after that, because it wasn't me.
He enjoyed it for 5 minutes.
I'm a t-shirt sleeper. All right, y'all. We'll upload this one, and we're going to go to lunch someplace, and then we're going to come back and work all afternoon and get our patterns ready. So maybe later this evening I'll come back and show you what we've done, but goodbye for now.
Bye.
You're on.
I am not.
You are too.
I am not. Oh, you rat.
Oh, you're so short. We're going to hold you up. Let me lift you.
Ow, don't even, you hurt your
How are they supposed to see?
They
We
can
need a
see.
stool. We need a stool or something.
We used to have one. What'd you do with your stool?
I'm gonna go get it. But first, look what we've done.
So far.
Mine's finished, except for the top stitching. Then my pretty material. What did I make? Does anyone remember?
No.
Oh, I made this. The versatile twin set. Remember the black and white with the stripes that everybody liked that I wore a few weeks ago? This is the same pattern.
That's right. You changed patterns, didn't
And this one, yes.
you? You were going to make
The other pattern was the long, pointy one that, what do you call that front?
the waterfall.
The waterfall front, sort of. But this one, I cut off and made the straight version of it. How come I'm still feeling strings? We're so tired. We are the walking dead. She's the walking crazy.
That's true.
Put your other sleeve
Of
on.
course I put the other sleeve on. Did you want me to be half undressed?
You don't even
This one has the cuff.
on
This
it.
one doesn't. This one's pinned in. This one's just flopping. That's a flop dog.
Let me get a stool.
So what am I supposed to do? Entertain you? Let me entertain you, whatever. I can't remember the song anymore. So anyway, we've spent the day sewing and laughing and talking and had a good time. Went out to lunch at Panera. I have to keep them talking, so okay,
Now
so
don't
you can
fall.
edit all that. Don't
I
fall.
don't feel like going to the hospital.
Oh, the emergency room.
There, now can you see the bottom? Yes. This one's really different. You sew this flap on.
So nice.
And then it comes forward. Yeah. And then it comes forward. It's really cute.
Once I got the alterations done, I still think it needs.
She made this one right here. This is Simplicity 4025.
Well, that doesn't show it coming together in the middle, does it?
No, it's not supposed to. Mine doesn't come together in the middle either. But anyway, hers isn't quite as done as mine. But hers was harder. Plus, we started with a brand new pattern for her. I'd already made mine before, so that makes a difference. Okay, so this is day one of the JoAnn and Phylly Sewcation. And tomorrow's doctor day for both of us.
Yes. I'm going to have a boob sandwich.
A what?
A boob sandwich.
A mammogram. How horrible. I'm not going for that, thank
And
you.
then they're going to see if I've got holy bones.
Oh yeah, then she has to have her bones x-rayed.
Density. Bone density. So,
Somebody mowing their lawn at 8 o'clock at night.
It's cool.
The new neighbors. Lovely. I said, as soon as we get this video finished, I am landing in a recliner for the rest of this night. Now I gotta listen to somebody mow their lawn.
It's not that loud.
Maybe your hearing isn't that good, ma'am.
Maybe it's not.
All right.
Watch out, I'm going to put it on as a hat.
You probably will.
Yeah, I got a pattern for a hat that came with this. Didn't you see
You're
that?
kidding me. Oh, it
See,
really
it's got a
does.
hat.
Look at that. It does
And I
have a
got
pattern
fabric
for a
left. I
hat.
could make a hat.
Yeah, we found this in my stash, y'all. Why? We don't know, because I told you earlier, I never wear gray. It looks really, really good on Phylly because she's gray. I may be. Who knows? But you're gray all over and I'm not.
I see gray.
I don't know if I'm gray or white or yellow or what I am. You can kind of see it under here.
She's got some gray in there.
Is it the gray like your gray though?
I don't know. There's too much other color there. It's hard to tell.
I pay for that too. All right, we're tired.
So nice when you don't have to do that anymore.
Yes.
I frosted or highlighted my hair for 40 years.
Well, Jerry said, why don't you just let it grow out natural? I said, do you want me to look another 20 years older? Good gravy.
Why do you automatically think you'll look older with
Because
that
every day I wake up, I look older.
has nothing to do with the hair color.
Every day I wake up, I feel older.
That's because you're not getting up and going to work anymore.
I think that's it.
It really-
And we did not do our exercises today. We were going to do that sandstone lady.
I'm too full now.
She knows her, y'all.
I don't know.
Viv told me about this new exercise lady. Her name's Leslie
Sandstone.
Sansone, S-A-N-S-O-N-E. All she does is walk. Walk, 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 walk. 2 steps to the side, 2 steps to the
I can't
side.
do that.
Lady. Walk, walk forward.
Kick.
Walk
Kick.
backward. Kick.
I'm sure this is really entertaining.
Lift your arms. Lift your arms. It's amazing what my followers will watch. It really is.
Especially today.
We're really tired, you guys.
It's time to go finish my Dr.
Yes.
Pepper. And
All right, y'all. I'm gonna take this out of the camera and edit it and upload it. So I hope you guys can find something interesting.
something to laugh at, that's for
In
sure.
this amazing video. Hasta la vista for now.
See you later.